This here is a 1978 Lowrider. Dan in Long Beach just finished it for me. He's the same guy who built my number 77 Lowrider. It is as close to perfect as we can get today due to lack of parts. I'll explain as I go over the bike that it's really close. The motor cases have been split, top end's been done, training's been done, been out of the frame, new swing arm bearings, new wheel bearings, forks rebuilt, neck bearings, rebuilt the brakes, new hoses on the motor to the oil tank, NOS seat. The paint is original. We did buff it out. We did not touch up any of the little scratches anywhere. A lot of guys have a little problem with that, and it makes it look too new. Like, it's like, well, it's either going to have scratches like this, or it's going to be perfect, which means we touched it up. We didn't touch up any of the paint. Didn't have any dents. So we just buffed it out and get rid of the light scratches. The imperfections on this bike, I'll start with that first, is the little valve covers here were a black zinc plating. We painted these. They're original, but we painted those. And the mirrors are actually a late Sportster mill. They're same length and everything, but the stock mirrors of this year would have a little piece here with an Allen screw bolt on the slider, which would say Harley Davidson. I cannot get the mirrors. They come with a bike, or we just don't get them. They're not available. Can't find them. An impossibility. I can get NOS knuckle mirrors easier than I can get 78, 77 shovel head mirrors. They're just not around. But the air cleaner, the exhaust, the carburetor, it's all correct. 278, matching numbers, of course. So it's extremely nice. It would be very hard to get nicer. As you can see, we did not touch up the little scratches here. We had to keep the original paint since it was so nice. So either you touch that up or you leave it scratched. If you touch that up, you touch up everything, and half your paint is blended in. These here should be chrome, but they fade. The chrome bleeds off. It's just plastic. So we left that because we didn't remove this. You can't get these pieces. They're different than Evo, which you can get. These are shovelhead. You just can't get these pieces. I know because I bought the last NOS ones from Harley Davidson. They're no longer available. So unless you find some NOS that somebody has somewhere, you cannot get them. And so we left that there instead of messing with the paint. So they should be little chrome slivers like this here. These are the original ones. Again, the soft tail ones are much thicker and don't not look right on a Lowrider and a shovel head. This is a 78 again, so it had the dual disc front end. That's correct. It had the silver legs, the Lowrider insignia, the little turn signal bars here. All this is correct and original. Now 77, 78 had the silver controls. 79 had the black controls with the silver little control levers. These are original grips. They're cracking a little bit, but these are original. They're not reproduction. This is the original DOT sticker. Now I left the mileage original because who knows if that's what it was or not, but we did hold the motor apart, split the cases, have the tranny out and everything. So it's all fresh, but I just left it with original models. The tack, it bounces around. I can't say it works nice and smooth, but these things broke in a few thousand miles. They never lasted. So at least it bounces around a little bit. We went through 5 tacks to even get that going. We have the right silver primary, right little Harley Davidson cover. Those are usually missing. And it's a 78 ratchet lid. Mid-year they went to the Cowpie. There's the right calipers there. Right brake rotors. Right cad sprocket. Right. These here came out of my part stash. They're always wore out. These are nice shocks. They're in good shape. These are all original here. The later ones that you buy today, this is chrome. Right here, this little piece. This is the early shovelhead Lowrider with this cad and that chrome. That there is unobtainium. Got the Yankee turn signals here. Everywhere. This is all correct here, correct hardware. This is all original stuff here. Of course, we always have to replace these, because they're never good. But technically, that should be cad plated. And we've got the right master cylinder with the right little asbestos spacer there, so your master cylinder doesn't boil. What a pain in the ass that was. I found one in my stash. The kicker cover is NOS. I got a lifetime supply on this one, so that is NOS. This is all original silver now. It's original silver. This is near NOS here. These are the original brackets here that support the air cleaner. Correct air cleaner. 77 takes a different air cleaner. Now if you notice, this has the black striping here. Later they had writing. This is 78. Should have no writing, should have the black right there. As you can see, this is a 78 2F. Got our little Federal label here. The matching motor, look how clean that motor is. This is correct silver paint here on the lifter blocks. Your head fins here are supposed to be polished off like this. That's stock. It's not perfect, but better. I've only had a couple better, and they are hard to come by. This is a very, very nice one. And I'm going to fire it up here. Let me just give you a little 360 of this bike here before we do that. We're going to test the systems. Running up and down the street. It's got a little gas on it. I'm going to put it on reserve. I did put $2 worth in. I'm going to overfill the gas. But again, that's original paint. I literally had to buy another bike just to get the original paint fenders. The 77 we're doing had the right fenders on it. I had to go down and buy the 77 just to get the fenders for this bike. It was not, did not have the fenders. But this is a 78 that came silver, black, and white in 78. This is a black one. Very hard to come by. I'm not sure how many they made, but it wasn't very many of the black ones. Most of them were silver. So here we go. I'm fired up right now. It's a cold start. Paint choke. Ignition. A little bouncy tack. Again, these tacks never worked right. They broke right away. So this one is bouncing at least instead of dead. So we can say it works, although improperly. At least it's moving. Not comatose. So we're going to take it up and down the street here. camera over and show you a couple of little details as it idles. Here. Our neutral light is working here in the dash, and our high-low beam light is working here in the dash. So we have complete functionality of this 78 Lowrider. That's a real good one, folks. I've only had 2 better ones ever. They usually got something wrong with them. Let's just open the level back up. There it goes. Turn it back out. These cameras do their own things here, but there it is. Nice and hot, idling perfect. 1978 FXS Lowrider. It's the second year. 77 is the first year, but it was only offered for 6 months in 77. Mid-year introduction. Extremely popular bike. They made a ton of them. They all got ridden hard, put away wet. They all got chopped. Very, very difficult to get a good one like this. We have to build them out of parts. They don't come like this, ever. I've had one out of dozens. They just don't come like this. We have to build them out of parts. We get a good core bike. We collect the silver pieces off of other bikes. Sometimes we have to change the forks back. I mean, we just really go all around to try and build these lowriders up. It's very difficult. I hope you enjoy it.